Sometimes people have a story to tell. It could be a story of triumph or a story of sorrow. However, it's their story. It's important to keep their story authentic, in their own words, and delivered in a delicate way. That's where Unfiltered Discussions podcast comes in. I'm Brian Howard. I talk with my guests about tough subjects and pivotal moments. I'd love for you to hear their stories. Subscribe to Unfiltered Discussions on your favorite podcast platform. Let's ensure their stories are heard.
Yo, what up? This is Jay Muse, and you're listening to the Gray's Tap Room Podcast. Snooch of the Dooch.
People, this is a brand new episode of the Gray's Tap Room Podcast.
I thought you were going to say, good evening, butthole lickers, or something like that. I was waiting for it.
I'm Mike.
And I am the trash can, Tabby.
And this week, we're joined by a very special guest.
I'm very excited for this.
Host
guest.
of the Designated Jizzers. It's Jason.
The previous.
How you doing, buddy?
I am good. How are you? I noticed how the tone just goes down in the voices as soon as I'm brought up. Is there a reason for this?
Because we're getting jizzy with it.
Do I do a certain something to your brain and or your mouth? Wait a minute. Never mind.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
it's the jizziest.
Hey.
There it is.
I love it. The birthday specials were the best.
Birthday
They
specials.
really were.
Mhm.
Birthday specials. Oh, the birthday specials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Birthday
last
specials.
year.
Our
Yeah.
birthday specials
Yeah.
from last year.
Yes. Good times. I don't think those are available to the public.
No.
No, those are just special treats.
Yours might
It's
be because I recorded it.
No, I think Jason still has it because I think that you let me hear it again when we were at your house.
Oh, I definitely have the recordings. There's no question.
Yeah, I still will never forget that day eating at Red Robin. You were blowing me up. Did you listen to it? Did you listen to it? Did you listen? Okay, fine, I'll listen to it.
I thought she
Hey.
was having a stomach
Whoa,
problems.
Grandma!
That's right. You were sitting next to Grandma. I remember you telling me you had to go to the restroom to like listen to the rest of it because you
Yeah.
couldn't just wait. You had to go.
It was my birthday lunch.
Yep. And
Yeah,
that's when
Red
you
Robin.
decided to put earbuds in, podcast only, protect the kids, the dogs, and
Grandma.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's cool.
Is that what
Mhm.
that came from? Was because of my
Yeah.
grandmother?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
There-
if I
yeah.
tell her that, she'll eat that shit alive. She'll love that.
Yep. There's bits and pieces of everything and everybody. That's cool. But what is still available, of course, is the road from Louisville to Niagara Falls. That is still available.
Oh God, I loved that
Yeah.
one. That was amazing.
Nothing like listening to me at 3 a.m. or whatever time it was.
4.
Yeah. What?
Was it 3 or 4?
What was what?
Oh, the road from Louisville to Niagara Falls.
Oh, that.
The 15 minutes of Jason just
It was only
Oh.
8. Let's
We got up at 3, but yeah, it was
we
around
left
4
at
a.m.
4:30. Yeah, we were right outside of Cincinnati when we started it.
Yeah, because we were listening to the Phantom Jukebox Christmas episode
Yes.
because it had just dropped
Yep.
the day before, and we listened to that, and then you had said, "Oh, we got to listen to Jason's thing that he said,"
Mhm.
and we played it in the car, and it was great.
Wait, was Gunner earbutted in at that point or no?
he was playing on his tablet.
Yeah, so when
He
he
had his
plays
headphones
on
on.
his electronics, he zones out of everything.
Well, no, we made him put his headphones on because we didn't want to listen to Minecraft noises for 8.5 hours. Even though he slept like half the way.
Yeah.
It was a
What's your
4-hour
favorite
trip.
Minecraft
down.
noise?
Favorite Minecraft noise?
The one where it turns off and you don't hear it. The silent one.
The sounds that we don't have to hear.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh man.
What are you drinking?
Guess.
Twisted tea.
Light.
How did
He's
he
trying
know?
to watch
It's-
his figure.
How did, yeah, a diet tea.
Working on
Yo.
your girlish figure.
Yeah. Trying to burn this belly.
I mean, ever since you had that baby.
Yeah.
Well, he might be pregnant again. I mean,
Mm.
sometimes there's 8 hours that goes missing. That's all I'm gonna say.
he drove here, impregnated me, and then drove back home.
Made
He's
it
like
to work.
he's like Santa Claus.
Just dropping presents.
he's Santa Pod.
What's in your stocking?
That's
Oh.
you should start a podcast called Santa Pod
No.
or Santa Cast.
Oh my god.
I mean,
What's in your stocking?
Christmas episode.
What's in your stocking?
We'll do that.
I don't want to know what's in the stocking.
It's twins this time.
wow. Wow. I'm getting more
So-
potent in my old age, huh?
Good on you.
Go me. No, not good at me. No. Wait a second. No.
Yeah, I didn't even have to touch you.
Lucky you.
Ooh.
Oh, also, no.
Whoa.
Oh. So
Can you
we
imagine
have-
having a kid at my age?
having a kid that's your age?
Well, I am a kid
Wait,
that's my age, but
Did you say a kid at your age
Yes.
or a
Well,
kid that is
you
like-
can go either way. I said at my age, but yes, in fact, or having a kid my age, which essentially is you guys have me, so that's like
It's-
having a kid my age.
It's like
We
Robin
have a-
Williams in that movie Jack.
Aw.
He's 4 or he's 10, but he looks 40.
Yeah. That sounds pretty much like
That'd be me.
Jason.
Oh my god, that'd be me right now. I'm the age Robin Williams was in Jack. Almost. Because he played a 10-year-old.
Babe,
What?
we have a child.
Another one?
We have a man child.
Ah, crap.
Are we there yet? I have to pee.
You have no oh my god.
All right, it's time for bed. Okay, well, I'm thirsty. I have to pee.
Can I give you one more night?
One more. Yeah. Can I just play with my tablet for another 24 hours?
Yes.
Have you ever visited a graveyard at nighttime? What's that noise?
Did you ever have a dream that you did you ever
What makes dogs fart?
I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to
I want to be a cop when I grow up. I didn't do it.
I like your tattoos.
I had a tattoo once.
Why do you look the way you look?
Oh my god.
What's wrong with your skin?
Oh no.
Oh
Are
dear.
you gross?
Are you gross?
Wait, that question's been asked?
Yeah, Gunnar asked it.
Okay,
A
so
former neighbor.
Yeah, you may need to do a little storytelling here because we're already
Okay.
doing the inside joke thing.
the inside joke with the Gunner stuff. Yeah. So we had this neighbor. She was a rather large African American woman, and she was very nasty. Like she had men
She was
over all the
gross.
time. She was gross. So every time she would like walk out of her apartment and we'd see her, we'd be like, ew, gross. Well, Gunnar and I were walking down the steps of the apartment to go outside, and she was walking up the steps, and he looks at her at what, 2, 3,
He
3,
was about
4,
3 years old.
3 or
yeah.
4, and goes, "Are you gross?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Ooh.
mind you, she's also dealing things, and not just her vagina.
Or
Um,
ass, or mouth, or crevices,
yeah.
or hands.
She had a lot of
feet.
crevices.
Yeah.
But
She was a
anyway,
crevice.
so she said, "Excuse me," and I went, and I'm trying to think fast. My anxiety is like, that thinking fast. You gotta, and she had a rose tattoo on her arm. I said, "Oh, Rose." He said, "Rose." You can't really tell the difference between the G and the R, and it just kind of combines. She goes, "Oh yeah, buddy, I got a rose tattoo," and kept walking.
I'm just
It's a
glad I
soft
was at work
G.
when that happened. Yeah.
It's a soft G.
I never wanted to throw up faster in my entire life. I was like, God damn it, we're gonna die.
Lucky for you, she had a rose tattoo.
I know. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, my takeaway from that is, make sure that you basically just put tape over Gunner's mouth. That's all I got.
You've met the kid.
This week on Parenting with Jason.
Best advice ever. Benadryl.
Oh my God.
Cough medicine.
Does it work? Is it okay to give your child some Xanax?
We are not going to jail. This is all a joke, guys. This is all a
Yes.
joke.
Well,
Now that
it
Gunner
is-
knows a police officer, everything's fine.
I'm not gonna rob a bank. I don't want to go to jail. They can't take me to jail. I'm a kid. Lord God.
Tell that to the child murderers.
I see you guys have a candle. Is there a
Mhm.
particular flavor of this candle?
I don't know. I've never tasted it.
You got to try. They're delicious.
It is bourbon pumpkin.
I know that one.
It
know that.
smells absolutely amazing.
It smells like neither of those things.
Yes, it
It
does.
smells like a cinnamon stick.
It does.
It smells
not.
good.
I like it.
I
It's
know it's good. It just does not smell like bourbon.
when we went to the Renaissance Fair a couple weeks ago, there was a candle maker and her candles are magnificent.
They had butchers and bakers also.
Yes.
And frankincense and myrrh.
Baker, yeah.
Yeah, Frankie Sense was there. Yeah, he was really cool.
Frankenstein and murder.
Hey, let me congratulate you guys on this past Sunday when you were at the
Popcorn.
PopCon. Thank you.
Oh, our
No, yeah, thank
live
you.
show.
PopCon, but
and two days from this recording.
But when it drops,
Yes, we had fun. It was we talked and did things. It was fantastic. So
yes.
I have a game.
oh god.
The game is called Are You Garbage?
I mean, I am the trash can.
No, you're Gabby.
Oh, yeah. I am Gabby.
You're garbage disposal Gabby.
I am.
I like garbage can Gabby.
Wait, you have a new name?
Yeah, so
I'll shout
there's
him out.
there's a podcast
Tattoo
that we
He shouts us out.
yeah, that's true. All right, so Tattoo Squid, the entire time I didn't notice this that we were on his show, he kept calling me Gabby even though I introduced myself as Tabby. I go back to look on Spotify and he said Mike, Gabby, and
Oh,
our other one.
while I'm thinking about it, you need to send Jason that link
Oh, I will.
because it's funny.
It is hilarious. I'll send it to you later. But so
It's a new podcast.
and so Mike called me garbage can Gabby instead of
That's her new name.
trash can Tabby.
So that's amazing. The whole
Yeah.
time during the show and
Yeah.
in the show notes.
Yep.
The whole 2 hours and something minutes that it took to get through that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was it was probably I know it was an adventure because I have
You've done it too.
Experienced it.
experienced it.
Be sure to listen to her new show, Twag. Time we ask Gabby.
Not twat, but twag.
Twag.
Swag.
Gab, Gabby, Gabs, Gablet, Gabitha.
So it's going to be a Gabathon.
I love you too.
Sounds
Hey, B word.
Oh God. Did you just say get her B word?
No, I said hey B word.
Oh.
But while we're on the
Gabalicious
subject,
Jeff. Gabalicious. All right. Anyway.
We could continue that forever.
we could.
Oh no, please don't.
Title of this episode is Twag.
Over to you in the field, Mike Gabble English. Or
Grabby Gabby.
No. No. Unless it's grabbing for another beer.
Sure.
I'm out. I'm out.
Ba-dum-dum-tsh.
So who's ready to play this game?
I am totally ready to play.
So it's a real game.
It is
Yeah.
a real. Well, actually, it's a game. It's a podcast called "Are You Garbage?" And the hosts play this game with all their guests
Mhm.
to determine. So I'm going to make a scoreboard. I almost made that a G.
I know you almost did.
Sean, didn't you?
You thought about it.
And whoever has the most points at the end of the game is garbage.
Yes.
Wow, I'm Gabby Gray from Ghoulaville.
Gengucky. Gengucky at that one.
Question 1.
Oh God.
Do you give scratch off lottery tickets as a gift? Or have you? You can't lie.
I'm not.
Okay.
It was at work.
Jason, have you ever given a scratch off lottery ticket as a Christmas or birthday or anniversary gift?
Yes.
All right. So you guys are tied at 1. I am 0.
You've never given a scratch off? Oh, well, you've never been like a manager at
I don't buy lottery tickets.
I had to. It was a work thing.
Has your home ever been furnished by Rent-A-Center?
No.
No.
I'm about to give myself a point for this next one. Have you ever clogged up a Coinstar machine?
No.
No. And how does one do that?
That's what I'm
You just
saying.
dump all your change in there at once.
Somebody
pretty
cleaned out their
complicated.
car. Yeah.
Have your parents ever sent you to the store to buy their cigarettes?
Yes.
No.
Dad,
any
when
hints?
I turned 18, he let me go buy a pack of cigarettes.
He let you, or he told you to go get them?
Well, I still bought him a pack of cigarettes.
How many of them made it home though?
I was stealing his cigarettes at 13 years old.
Nice.
Yeah. So I knew exactly what kind he
Here's your cigarettes, Dad.
Dad, get the Dayquil. AJ, get the Dayquil.
Thanks for my cigarettes, Gabby.
It's never gonna die. That's your new claim to fame. It only took a year and a half.
I'm going to change all of my social medias to
should.
Gabby for like 24 hours and see if anybody
do
notices.
it for the weekend.
This weekend?
Sure.
No, I don't want to do it this weekend
Do it
because I
next
want to be
weekend.
noticed for the popcorn stuff. But yeah.
Okay. Have you ever spent less than $5 in gas? If so, what was the amount?
I'll take that one. I will absolutely take that one. It
Alright.
was when I quit Comfort Inn, and I want to say it was like $3 and some change because I had a whole bunch of quarters.
All right. Well, for those of you keeping score, Jason has 1, I have 2, and you, Gab, have 3.
But I am a yes to that one as well. So I don't know what
Oh.
the score. Oh yeah, and I've got your number beat. I think I've been like $2.
Mm.
Have you ever brushed your teeth with a washcloth?
Oh no, but I'm interested in the fact that I know this is audio, so the audience can't see what I can see. But her head is
Her head is
hung very low.
in shame.
Not really.
I've used my finger.
I've used a washcloth.
Does that count for anything?
No.
Just put it on my index finger and
Mm-mm.
You've used a washcloth.
pantomime giving cunniling. Was that the
Wow.
right word?
That
that's
just
the wrong
happened.
word.
Fellatio?
Yeah, that's the one.
How do you perform cunnilingus on your finger?
I guess it's all those Christopher Walken impressions, and when he played Colonel Angus on SNL, it just kind of happened. All right, do Christopher Walken again. Meh.
Can I just interject before you go to the next one?
Sure.
I would like to say 2 things. Number 1, Tabby, you looked a little embarrassed there. And number 2, that was embarrassed with a G.
Yeah.
Number 2, can you explore this story a little more? I'm curious about why this would happen.
Yeah.
Whenever I would go to my family's house in Indiana, they like I one time forgot a toothbrush, and yeah, so I used I mean, it was a clean washcloth, of course, but I did use a washcloth.
I mean, all right, that's fair. I was, it's a reasonable. answer.
It wasn't one of those like one night stand kind of things.
Oh, I wasn't going there.
Well, hopefully not at your cousin's house.
No, I didn't mean
Oh,
that.
Wrong
I'm not-
side.
I'm not that much of garbage.
I have a clip to play at some point eventually
Okay.
that I heard.
Oh
I have to
Jesus.
find it. It's funny. Have you ever washed your clothes in the kitchen sink? Score 1 for me.
I'll take one.
Yep. Jason?
No,
No.
no.
All right.
I'm
So far-
bougie.
So far, according to the scoreboard, you're not garbage. You're an upstanding man of society.
Well, apparently you don't know me well enough.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Have you ever repaired a piece of living room furniture with duct tape?
No.
Isn't that downstairs? Right? No, that's not.
No. That's a brick.
Yeah, that is a brick.
That's a brick. It's holding up
That's
our
a-
couch.
yeah.
That Caleb broke.
Duct tape furniture. No, I don't think I have.
Okay. Okay.
Are you just gonna go ahead and give me the point?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you haven't, I'm not gonna just give you a point. That would be cheating.
Well, you read it like, oh God.
No.
Okay.
Did a family member of yours ever have a beaded car seat cover growing up?
Aunt Tracy.
Jason, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. It's very possible. I just can't remember one because don't forget I was born in the 70s. So
That's
I
why
think
I
I-
looked at you, because that was like back in the 70s and 80s.
Mhm.
Those car seat covers were quite popular,
Right.
especially if you had a van
Mm-hmm.
or if you were a musician. Those were really
Or you
popular.
had one of those like fast cars too, like a
No.
Mustang or something.
No,
I've seen those.
Dad had a Chevelle, and he would never put nonsense like that in his vehicle.
Well, that's your dad
Yeah.
because your dad's smart.
Yeah. He doesn't put beaded seats. Uncle Perry had one, so I gave myself a point.
There you go.
I really
still
don't
does,
think
actually.
that I really don't think the answer is yes for me. I may have been conceived on one, but I don't know.
Anal beads!
Oh dear.
Mom! No! Oh.
TMI?
Oh,
Sure.
man, that's hilarious.
Have you ever blacked out from drinking energy drinks? Only energy drinks. Have you ever blacked out because of just drinking too many? I'm almost certain you haven't.
No.
And I don't feel like Jason has either.
Mm-mm.
No, Jason's not an
I don't-
energy drink guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Jason would lower himself
Jason's
to
boring.
drink that nonsense.
I'm
Well,
boring.
your name's not Kyle or Chad
Or Chet.
Or Brad.
or
Chad or
Brad. Yeah.
Or Sharon.
Shout out Brad.
Fuck you, Brad.
Have you ever lived in a house that had a rooster and or apple themed kitchen decor? Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
I believe the answer to that is yes. I don't know whose or why, but yes, I believe so.
Mine is yes with the
Yeah.
apples
Aunt Tracy.
and mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
And us. The house on Rankin, we had
We had
rooster
apple.
shit.
Oh, we did have
'Cause
rooster
Aunt Tracy
shit.
gave
It gave
us
us
all
all
of
of her
hers.
rooster
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
So yeah, we both did it.
Yep.
This is definitely. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a point for this.
Okay.
Anyone in the family ever owned a PT Cruiser?
Oh fuck. Yeah. My parents.
Perhaps a blue one.
Yeah.
Her. She did.
Wow.
I didn't own it.
Her family.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah.
It's official.
Yeah. I drove in it. I've driven it.
Yeah.
Well, before it died.
Yeah.
A slow, painful death.
it was very slow and painful.
That thing deserved to die a long
Oh
fucking time
my
ago.
It took forever for it to die.
Well, I mean, forever in the world of Chrysler is like 1 year. So I mean, how
Yeah.
as my truck runs.
Have you ever been kicked out of a hospital?
Oh.
No, I haven't.
No,
Jason?
how do you look at me like you might have been?
she's
Have I
looking
ever
at you.
kicked myself out of a hospital recently? No, I did not. So
It's neither yes or no. It's neither. I wish I had a button that just screamed inside joke, but
Oh god damn.
we won't discuss that.
Holy shit.
I forgot
Oh
that
my
we're recording.
Are we recording?
Oh, this applies to me. Have you ever accidentally drank? Well, the word accidentally is in parentheses.
Mm.
Have you ever accidentally drank a stray beer?
Ew.
That would be me.
That's not really a stray, but
No, a beer just sitting on a table at a bar untouched. Pick it up and drink.
not at a bar. I've done it at family's house.
Oh, that doesn't count. It has to,
Uncle Dick
it has to
in
be a
the
str-
basement.
it has to be a stranger.
There were beers all over the pool table that night.
Yeah.
And me and the cousins went downstairs to play pool, and we found random beers from the night before that Uncle Dick and his buddies were drinking.
I drank a stranger's beer
That's disgusting.
and it was warm.
Gross.
That person
Wow.
had to have left hours before I found it.
Ew.
It was a long
Wow.
I want to shout out Old Taylor Bar.
I mean, the fun part for me is how convicted you are with saying this. Like, I am so proud.
Well,
And Tabby's
I
like,
was-
yeah.
how old was I when we went there?
23,
You know the night
24?
I'm talking about. That one.
23?
The first time I went
Yeah.
with you and Heather.
Yeah, it was like 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 23.
Yeah, you were 23.
It was 2000. No, I was 24.
Were you 24?
It was 2009.
Okay. Well, you were still stupid at that point to drink somebody else's beer.
I'm
And
very
have
curious to know. I bet the audience is playing along with this, and I'm very curious to know.
I hope so.
I really hope
This
so.
is a very interactive episode.
it is.
You click on what happens next.
Choose your own adventure.
Do you have a gray car specifically because duct tape is gray?
Do you have a what?
Do you have a gray car specifically because duct tape is gray?
No.
Is your
Absolutely
car
not.
the color gray because it has so much duct
Yeah,
tape
no.
on it? Okay.
No.
Have you ever had a tug of war have you ever had I thought that said Waller. It says waiter.
Mm.
Have you ever had a tug of war with the waiter trying to present a bottle of wine to you? You know, like when they do this
Yeah.
and you just grab it and they're like, no,
No.
I'm trying to show this to you.
I've never gone to a fancy restaurant enough to have a bottle of wine brought to me
I
like
would
that.
love to go to eat at one of those places. A $200 a plate dinner. Yeah, I'll try the food. The big plate with the tiny portion.
Mhm.
Jake.
I have
Right.
had the wine presented to me, but I don't think I paid the bill. Or
Wait,
I
you
mean, I
did-
didn't skip out on the bill. I'm just saying
Oh.
that it wasn't.
I was gonna say you did a dine and dash.
But no, I've never wrestled with a waiter.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Have you ever taken anyone on a date to a Damon Wayans movie?
No.
No.
They came out.
I
a
would have
lot-
taken a girl to see Major Payne had I been old enough to date when
That's-
that movie came out.
That's what I'm saying. Is
100%.
anytime
I would have taken a girl to see Major Payne. Absolutely, yes, 100%. Should I give myself a half point for that?
no,
Okay.
Half point.
no. There are no half points in this game.
Who fucking comes up with half points? Oh,
Who-
never
I
mind.
fucking don't know. Some-
No, you mean a portion of a point.
Portions of it.
Fractions.
Let's let the past be the past, people.
Has your dog ever eaten the ashes of a deceased pet?
No.
That's twisted.
That's very, very twisted.
Really? Yeah. I mean, and you just asked Goosey if she did it.
Goosey? Or
Grianne.
yeah.
That sounds like
yeah.
cheese.
Did you eat
Grianne.
Did you eat
yeah.
Gip's ashes? All right. 3 more. Have you ever used plastic bags as luggage?
Nope.
Plastic bags.
Yeah.
Trash bags I have.
Grocery
That's
bag.
plastic?
Yeah, no.
No, I'm going to say no, but I almost wanted to say yes to that one.
Has anyone in your family or you ever ordered any items from QVC?
Yes.
Yes. Can I go back to the plastic bags real quick before you ask the last
Yeah.
one?
Sure.
I've used them to try to when you try to give somebody the what's the thing when they're hyperventilating? I'm like, here,
Yeah.
put this over your head, but that didn't work.
Gunnar did that once. He was in the car and he was like, "I'm gonna throw up." We're
Well,
like,
no,
"Here,
he
put
didn't
your
put
head in the." No, we said, "Put your face, like, put your head in the bag and throw up." He puts the bag over his head and
then
just throws up everywhere.
Oh my
hide your face. We don't want to see you do that.
that sounds delicious.
Oh, it was great.
Enjoy your
He-
dinner, everyone.
He
Right?
ate a hot dog and chocolate milk.
Yeah.
That was
Mm.
fantastic.
It was been almost a year since that.
Yep.
Never-
No, it'll be 2.
no.
Oh, we got the car
It's-
June.
Yeah,
June.
it was a week after I got my new car.
Yep.
A week.
Ooh. I bet you were happy.
Oh, it was
God, I was so
fantastic.
fucking pissed.
Eesh.
We
He-
were an hour in the
he's
opposite direction of the
crying.
nearest Walmart so I could get car detail supplies.
He's crying. Gunner's crying. It was just a disaster.
She's mad.
Lady across the street, because we're in Podunk, Indiana. Lady across the street comes out of the house. She goes, "Y'all okay over there?" We're like, "Yep, the kid just threw up. We're taking care of it."
Why does he have a plastic bag over his head?
Exactly.
What are you doing to that boy? We told him to put his head in the bag and throw up. He misunderstood.
Oh man.
So
Final.
has anyone ever worn cut off denim shorts to a public water park?
I have never.
Has anyone in your family?
Is that what that said? Anyone in your family?
Has you or anyone in your family ever worn denim shorts? I asked you that question yesterday. I know your answer.
Oh, I'm going to say yes to that one. I'm not sure it was me, but I'm sure it was my mom.
Jason's catching up.
Very positive.
So for those of you keeping score, me and Gabby have tied at 8.
Oh,
Jason, 5.
so you are not garbage.
So now is there a tiebreaker?
That would be
Um,
fun.
If anyone can think of one, I didn't plan for a tiebreaker.
Mm-mm.
Here, hold on. I'll go back to the link.
Okay.
There might be something down towards the bottom.
Ooh. Maybe.
Sorry to whoever has to edit that. Sorry. Oh, Mike's pissed
No.
at me right now. Oh,
Oh yeah, no.
Because I got popcorn.
Is drinking sparkling water out of the can class or trash?
Sparkling water out of the can. Total trash.
All right, you win by 1 point.
she's claiming it.
I'll claim it.
She's the only one. She's actually sitting here doing it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, White Claw is sparkling seltzer water.
It sure is. So is LaCroix and Bubbly and all the other ones.
So that was fun. I'm good. I'm glad to know that I'm a little less trashy.
Yeah.
Well,
Little
Yeah,
less
I'm bougie. I'm
You
very
are
fancy.
bougie.
I do have a series of questions specifically for Jason.
Uh-huh.
It's the same ones that was asked to Shorty and Tyler last week
Oh,
on the Inner
Jesus,
Idiot.
amazing. Well, you ask those.
Yes.
Go.
Jason, if
Yes.
there was a movie about your life, who would play you and who would play your mother?
Oh my God. This is quite challenging.
It is. Now it's the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah. Who would play me?
It could
Okay,
be
so I'm
anyone
gonna
you
have
can
to
think
I'm
of.
gonna have to go with Jim Carrey.
okay.
Just because I've at some points been told that I look like him or we look like each other. Plus I'm
Okay.
crazy. But who would play my mother? Well, besides Madeline Albright,
Yeah.
maybe it is Madeline Albright. I don't know. I mean, no offense to my mother, but it's got to be somebody a little bit.
Serious?
No. Who was that porn star from the 70s? No. It's just kidding. But remember the bead story from earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I have an answer to that.
That's okay.
Helen Keller? No, I'm just kidding.
Jason. Jason.
It's vicious.
What is something stupid that you did as a kid that got you in a lot of trouble?
Hmm.
You're going to have to dig deep on this one.
I know. Probably
Well,
just everything. But no, let's see. I'm trying to think of something specific.
Well, if you want, while you're thinking about it, I can tell you something I did.
That would be good. And I will, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear this. Have you shared
Okay.
this before?
Maybe, but it was a long time ago, and it was probably only once and on somebody else's show.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is a tap room exclusive.
It is.
So when I was about, oh God, between 11 and 13, somewhere in that age range, it was during summer break, and I was over at my cousin's house hanging out. We lived in the same neighborhood, and we were hanging out, playing in his room. And I remember just standing up at his bedroom window, and I was looking out the window, and I wasn't paying attention to anything he was doing. And I hear him call my name, and he goes, "Hey, Michael." So when I turn around, I hear, and he shot a pellet gun in the top corner of my right eyebrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
And he started to freak out. We both did, but he freaked out more than I did because he's the one that shot me in the face with a gun. And he runs over and he's like trying to console me, like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me." I'm like, "You just shot me in the face with a gun." He goes, It's okay. Well, let's make up a story. Let's make up a story. So I'm hiding my face. I wasn't, oddly enough, to the best of my knowledge, I wasn't really bleeding a whole lot. So it was enough to hide it and put pressure on it to stop the blood. But the pellet was in my skin. It was in.
Mm.
And so we go outside, and we're outside, like walking around the neighborhood, trying to come up with a plan so no one gets in trouble. And I said, "Oh, I got it. I know what I'll do. I'll tell them that we were being chased by a dog, and I ran through a thorn bush, and a thorn got lodged into my eyebrow."
Oh my God.
And so we went with that, and that story checked out for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Until your
But
face was infected.
The next day, I woke up, and my eye was so swollen. And we stuck with the story, and my mom was like, "Oh my God, so we'll try to figure out how to get it out." Couple weeks go by, and the swelling in my eye just never goes down, and it's starting to discolor and turn purple and bruise up. So my mom made me a doctor appointment.
Here we go.
Yeah. So go to the doctor. Doctor's like examining it, looking at it. Doesn't do anything, but he gives me like a shot to take down the swelling and sends us on our way. We're driving home in the car, and I looked at my mom and I said, "Mom, I have a confession to make." And she's looking really confused. She's like, "What is it?" And I said, "My eye, Joseph shot me with a pellet gun." And she
Lost
"What the holy fuck?" Speeds up, goes to my aunt's house. He's there. "You tell her what you just told me in the car." And I told her, and
He got the beating of
my
his life,
cousin,
probably.
"Hold on, I got this." And my cousin is like at the end of the hallway looking at me like, "You fucking snitch." Just He's got that "I'm gonna kill you" look in his eyes. So go home. The doctor, while we were there, made an appointment for the next day to have it removed. And so that's when I decided, I better fess up, because they're going to take the BB out, or the pellet, and the doctor's going to see it anyway, and the cat's going to be out of the bag. So I might as well just fess up at this point. So I got a belt on the ass, as one does.
For the lad.
Back in the days when it was okay to do that to kids, to
Right.
beat the holy shit out of them. My cousin, on the other hand, got not only that, but my uncle took both of his pellet guns and beat them over the footboard of his bed until his bed was in shambles on the floor.
Wow.
Along with the guns. Like he went over there the next day because she babysat me and my sister. Went over there the next day. He wasn't mad, but he was grounded through the rest of summer break, which was about another month and a half to go. I only got grounded for a month, but he got the worst end of the deal for the punishment.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's extreme. I mean,
And
you're
it-
lucky you didn't lose an eye.
And if you look really close at my right eye, at my eyebrow, you can see that it's hanging slightly lower than my left.
Wow.
Yeah. That's because
crazy.
of that. Yep. And I was just a couple years older than Gunner when that
Oh
happened.
my God.
Yeah.
That is insane. I don't have anything that's going to top that. I did think of something though.
Okay, go for it.
There. So this actually ties in with our love for pro wrestling.
Okay.
And I may have, I don't think I've ever told you guys this story. I think that I have told this story recently though. So I don't remember why, but well, my sister is 7 years younger than me, so that's automatically why I would do something horrific. But I somehow wound up having her, and I'm going to try to do this for anyone who isn't a wrestling person, in a front face lock. So I've got her head. She's facing me with her head as if I put my hand on my hip and her head is trapped inside of that circle that would be there. So the next thing that happens is that she tries to free herself, which that's not going to happen because I've got her trapped. And I don't know, I was probably, early teens, maybe 13, something, something that and so that makes her 6 or 7.
Okay.
And she apparently understood how anatomy works and decided to either punch me in the anatomy.
Yeah.
Which, as you know, causes you to temporarily lose any kind of logic. So I buckled and dropped her right on her head.
Oh God!
Wait, did you give her a DDT or a scorpion death drop?
I did indeed give her a DDT.
Okay,
Face right into the carpeted hardwood floor.
See, in my mind's eye, you hit her with a scorpion death drop
because it was backwards.
Which, yeah, for those of you listening, if you don't know what that is, it's the same thing, just they're bent over the opposite way.
The opposite way. Right.
Same
so
move,
for
just
anyone,
backwards.
yeah. So for anyone listening, go find your younger sibling and give it a try.
Yeah,
highly recommend it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh man, he's out of town.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it to my brother.
I'll do it to your brother.
I know you will.
We both will. We both will.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not so sure how neither one of us didn't get hurt because I mean it dropped her literally right on her forehead.
Oof.
And then of
Hard
course, in order to do that, I would have had to land basically flat on my back.
Yeah.
So yeah. The things you do as kids, it's all good fun.
I'm just picturing Jason just hitting a DDT on his little sister. Oh my God.
A little vicious. Not that I got in trouble for it. I don't even know what happened. I don't think I got in trouble for it, but
my little sister used to give herself bruises and then tell my dad that I did it.
Oh, that's
and he believed her. Yeah.
I mean that's not bad. What about are there any, this makes me think of another story that has nothing to do with my sister and it's not anything I got in trouble for, but just dumb shit you do as a kid. And again, this is a story I recently told, but Halloween, my friend and I, we decided we would stand at the end of an edge of a busy road, try to scare oncoming drivers. I had a bag full of leaves on my head and my head stuffed into my coat. And then he had one of those relatively safe hard plastic axes that he would swing at my head. He missed. Hit me right in the side of the face.
I'm just picturing Jason at like the sweaty fat fucks on Jackass.
Mm.
I'm just picturing Jason standing there with like a makeshift fat suit in the middle of the street, like waiting for a car to come and see if it can hit him and how far back he can fly. That's okay. When I was 3 years old, well, for those of you listening, much I love Superman. When I was 3, I was convinced that I was Superman, and I stood in the middle of traffic and tried to stop a car. Reach out to my grandmother and ask her because it was in front of her house when I did it. She watched me.
She probably had a heart attack.
Yep.
I know I would have.
Yeah.
That
I know I would have.
and did it work?
No, she picked me up and took me in the house and tanned my hide.
Wow. What about you, Tabby? You ever try to stop a car with your bare
Yeah.
hands?
Yeah. What about you? Wait, who's Tabby? You mean Gab with a it's a hard G.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you ever try to cop a car with
thanks,
her
guys.
bare
So,
hands?
no, I did not try to cop a car. My Garricans.
If you don't have anything, tell them about the shit your brother used to do to his own face with a pan.
Oh, I mean, there's a couple of things, but most of the childhood memories that are coming up. The what?
Knife.
Oh, where you would chase each other around the house,
Yeah,
trying
tell
to
that
kill
one.
each other.
You and Jace did a lot of dumb shit
Oh,
to try
we
to
did do a
kill
lot.
each other.
I mean, we shared a room for a
Yes.
long time.
Yeah.
We're around each other all the time, and we hated each other at that point. So Jace would chase me around the kitchen table with a butcher knife, like in between either mom going to work and dad on the way home from work, or dad taking mom to work. So yeah, that one was fun. And then my brother, for shits and giggles, would pick up a 10-pound cast iron skillet and smash himself in the face with it.
Yeah. I have one I want you to tell because of how hard it makes you laugh that he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cast iron skillet. Yeah,
that's
he
pretty
would.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, when you meet him, you'll know why.
Yeah, once you meet him, you'll understand.
He's still feeling the after effects of it.
I'm feeling the after effects on it. Which story are you talking about?
His finger in the wipes.
Yeah.
I
love
I love the way you laugh when you tell. I wish I could hear you tell that story for the first time every day. Like if I'm having if I'm in my head and feeling down and depressed, like that's a story I wish I could hear for the first time because god damn.
So we were a 1-car family, and my
That was the punchline.
No, it's just the noise.
I know. So we left our house to drive to go pick up my dad from work, which was like 3-4 miles down the road, and my brother is in the back seat. I'm in the front seat, and we pull up to go pick up my dad in like the hospital pickup area, and all of a sudden you hear, and we're like, "What's wrong? What's going on?" He goes, "I just tried to stuff the wet wipes back into the wet wipes and the container." And we're like, "Okay, what's wrong, dude?" Like, mom's going, "What's wrong, buddy? It's okay. Let me see." And he's like, "My finger is stuck." So most of you listening, or all of you, should know
This story's never been told on the show before. This is another Taproom exclusive.
the wet wipes have like the barb type things on them. So he said he pulled to get one out, but there was like multiple, and he took his finger and kept trying to shove the extras back into the container. Well, this is before, I guess, the companies got smart to make it where it like breaks open so you can't get your finger stuck. And his middle finger at the first knuckle got stuck. And then he's in the back seat going, "Ooh, it hurts. Ooh, it hurts." And my mom's freaking out. And mom's like, "Oh my God, he's gonna lose his finger." It's turning purple at this point.
God.
And yeah, and mom's like, "Okay, let me see if I can pull it off." And he goes, "No, don't pull it." So I'm rolling. I'm dying in the front seat. And she's like, "Go get your dad. Get him some hemostats and some scissors and tell him that your brother's finger's stuck. Hurry." So I run upstairs. I get up to the floor and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, your dumbass son decided to stick his finger in." And then, yeah. And then, well, that, so then Dad comes back down with scissors and hemostats and he's trying to get it. And he's like, "All right, buddy, let me see." And he's going, no. I mean, it was the
He
most
sounded like a
hilarious
chimpanzee
fucking
having an
noise that
orgasm.
he's crying. I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard. My mom is flipping out, losing her shit. And he's like, "No, I mean, it was the great.
It's fantastic.
I really wish that there was like dash cams or something because he's in the back seat going, "Ooh." And he's pulling, trying to get it out, and every time he pulls, he screams. Every time my mom touches it, he screams. It was hysterical to me, and it still is to this day. Again, I'm pretty sure because of my brother, they make the flappy things on the inside just open.
Yeah.
Because of my brother. How old? What age?
I think he was 8 or 9, maybe.
Oh, that's great. That is the best. And
Oh,
he's
it was
older or younger than you?
fantastic. Younger. He's younger by 2 years.
Oh, yeah. So you're loving that. That's absolutely
No,
great.
I was enjoying ooh, it was so good. It
Well,
was so
what
good.
else has Jace done?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're just outing your brother for his.
Again, we're outing him.
Jace, you know we love you, buddy. You're the
Jesus.
best. You are the Harry to my Lloyd.
I mean, there was the time that he was rollerblading. We had an incline on our driveway. It wasn't a driveway. It was like a car. And he never wore rollerblades before. So he put rollerblades on. He's like, "Look at me." And then like, the way that I can explain it, I don't know if you've seen Jackass. What's the one where Bam's legs flipped out? Is that 3?
Yes.
So,
the high five?
Yeah. His legs went foop and like head on the concrete. And mom was freaking out. She thought he had a concussion. I'm laughing hysterically because he's a stupid dumbass. And I told him not to go down the hill. I'm trying to think of something stupid I did it. I was the good child. I didn't do stupid shit.
Those are great. I mean, I know you're talking about, back to the container though. You're talking about the ones where they have that awkward web at the top where there's like 4 prongs, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those were violent before they were softer. Yeah. Yeah.
Again,
well, thank
they
God it
make
was a
them
finger,
open
you know?
now. If you look at that's exactly what I said.
I know a few others, but I'm on the show.
No.
We'll save that for the Patreon.
Yeah, that'll be for the Patreon.
Oh my God, which is next week.
Oh fuck. The recording.
Monthly
Double.
show.
Oh shit.
A double dose of crazy.
Jason can be on the on-call episode because we can say anything.
We can't say anything on the Patreon on the last call.
On the /Grace Tap Room Pod, all tiers is where it's available.
All tiers you get call.
Let me just say that
$10
giving
for those listening.
Giving any of us giving any of us an open mic without restriction is not a good idea. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a weird delay
Oh
there.
yeah.
You should hear what goes on behind when we decide we decide just to do a hangout and not a live, or
Those are fun.
those are dork. It's cancel
Those are border
culture
on illegal.
areas.
Oh yeah.
They're very, very much so, but they're fun. It's fun.
It is very fun. Maybe
You can't even pay for that.
Yeah.
no, those are like front row tickets to like your favorite comedian.
How big a boy are you? How cool are you?
How cool! That should be the first.
Like, it's like Slater in Dazed and Confused. Hey man, are you cool? Like, what do you mean? Okay. If they say, what do you mean?
they're not.
They're
cool.
not that cool. No, you're not cool. You can't hang behind the curtain.
Real quick, did you do any Christopher Walken impressions? Because I'm not sure that you did.
Is that my claim to fame? No, I didn't do any Walken impressions. I didn't. But if we're gonna discuss it, might as well. Hey, it's okay.
I got my finger stuck in
Do
this.
you like ghosts? Hey, little kid, how'd you get your finger stuck in the thing? Wet wipes in. That's a tricky item. It's like I have these little voices in me. Do walking again. Your live show is gonna suck. All your friends think you're a big fucking dickhead.
I know a couple people who would probably agree with that.
Maybe I should look inward.
Mm.
Definitely don't want to do that.
All right, that took a left turn.
Point
Oh,
the
the
finger
left.
this way.
Oh, the left.
The left.
Fuck, no, we don't do that on this show.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
Patreon.
For the
Really
record,
funny
did he
to
ever
left
get
and
his
right.
finger out of that, or is he still carrying it around?
That would be fucking gold. Oh, that'd be the best thing.
I'm pretty sure his finger would have fallen
Oh,
off if they did.
Babe, so, how drunk do you think I could get Jace enough to where he would get a tattoo of a can of wet wipes on his body?
Oh,
On, not just on his body, was it left or right index? Middle finger? The right middle finger.
Get a little bitty wet wipe one right
Just-
here, right
no,
on the
No,
knuckle.
across the knuckles.
Wet wipes.
Wet wipes across
Oh
knuckle
my
tattoos.
God.
So when he does this, it says wet wipes. How drunk
is that a
do you
challenge?
think
2 beers.
when you get back from Nashville in August?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little surprise waiting for you. When
Yeah,
you
I
get
swear to
home.
God, he better have like a wet wipe on his finger
No, knuckle
or
tats.
the knuckle tat,
So
something.
when he does this,
Oh my God,
wet
I'm gonna fucking
wipes.
lose it.
let's see, WETWIPE.
S.
S.
Yep, it'll fit.
Perfect.
It'll
So when
fit.
he does this, it's I'm gonna.
And that would be the perfect inside joke.
So Jace, on August 18th or 19th, you and I are having a boys' night, and we're going to a tattoo parlor.
And
We're
he's
going
going to remember who just came up
Drinking.
with this
We're gonna have a
idea.
boys' night, just me and you.
He's probably going to find out that it was me, and I'm going to open my front door and find out somebody with an iron skillet.
We're coming tonight. Okay, while you're in Nashville in August, me and Jace,
Going to
Gunner's gonna stay with either my mom
Right,
or
right.
yours. Me and Jace are going to Niagara Falls.
Mhm.
Me and Jason are gonna take Jace to a tattoo parlor. But first, we're gonna go get drunk at the Brickyard. We're gonna have the best food ever.
Shout out to the Brickyard.
Well, if you take Jace, who's gonna watch the girls?
I'll bring him.
Okay,
Megan.
Megan,
that's the. Okay,
she's a busy girl these days.
good for her.
Job, she's got a license.
You didn't write it on the paper though. That's what I'm saying. Is you wrote it on the back of the page.
It's a personal note since it's my edit.
okay.
No, where the internet went out, I wrote down the time so I can edit that part out. Back to the show.
That is wise.
Back to the podcast. Okay, well, Jason, you're a lifesaver. Thank you for guesting on the show. I do want to shout out Big Nick. He had a personal matter happen today. He couldn't be on the show. He was supposed to be.
We
our
are
guest.
rescheduling.
We are rescheduling. So, but again, Big Nick, I want to shout him out. Our love is with you and your family, brother. You know,
I didn't even get to tell my story about today.
go ahead. Patreon. We could do last call tonight and get it out of the way.
No.
Oh, you haven't been drinking enough.
Nope.
That's your problem, not
Yep.
mine.
No,
You
we'll
mean
let
story?
Jason go. He's got
You mean the story from?
yeah.
story that
the
happened
story
earlier.
of-
Yeah, that's a great story.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, we can let Jason plug, and he can bounce out since he's got another thing he's got to deal with,
Mhm.
and then you can
Wrap it
tell
up.
your story, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap up. So, Jason, brother,
That's me. Yeah.
what do you got?
I know that game.
What's planning in the future for you?
Well, let me just first say thank you guys for having me for the umpteenth time.
Yay!
double digits?
Let me
Oh.
also say that you called me a lifesaver, and I am the guy who talked about putting plastic bags over everyone's head. So,
The lifesaver or the life taker?
so your judgment is about as good as somebody who puts their middle finger into a wet wipes container.
Or smashes
His face
his
with a
face
cast iron
with a
skillet. Mhm.
skillet, yeah. Or has a spaz
Um,
attack while being in the back seat when you're having your first go at a driving lesson.
Yeah, that too.
That happened too.
Yeah.
Another episode.
my dad let me my dad let
Make it
me
stop!
my dad let me drive down Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington D.C. and you have to be very 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 fucking aggressive.
I was talking about the hill in that neighborhood up by your.
Oh, I thought you meant Washington D.C.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the
So we have
van.
these huge fucking hills in a couple neighborhoods around the park. And this one hill is super fucking steep. Like you have to stay on the brake the whole time.
Yeah.
If not, you just shoot. I did not stay on the brake because I was 16 and I thought it was fun. He's in the
Mhm.
back seat, clinging to life, screaming like a girl at the top of his lungs at 14 years of age. He's going, it was fantastic. I'm laughing. My dad's laughing. He thinks he's gonna die. It was beautiful.
That is
Everything-
awesome.
Everything he does when he's in full panic mode is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's his fourth band. It's just him
Panic mode?
screaming in fear. Ooh, cool band name. Dibs.
Okay. Screaming in fear or panic mode.
Yes, both. Dibs, both. Jace has 4 and 5 bands now.
There we go.
Oh,
it's, just-
these are band names.
it's Tenacious D, but me and Jace.
Just screaming.
It'll be way funnier than the actual Tenacious D. It will be. It's me and Jace.
I will quit the show.
It's me and Jace. We'll put it on the taproom radio.
Okay.
Just oh, no. Oh. Those are the lyrics. I just wrote the first song. Screaming in fear, panic mode.
That is fantastic.
All right, Jason.
No, it's
Go
good.
ahead
It's-
and
Plug away, Jason.
yeah.
Yeah, so in the beginning, well, basically we've nailed it down to August 1st is going to be the release of a new podcast starring myself and a new co-host, and super excited about it because it's going to be a little different from what you've known from me in the past. It's not quite as structured and scripted and all that other stuff. It's going to be more free flowing and just more me and more us. So look for that, and I will do plenty of a heads up and ahead of time stuff, and probably even throw up a something on the old Quizzers feed as well, just because that is still out there. In case anyone wants to go back and listen, there are still some episodes out there. So
There are.
yes,
Hell yeah.
a couple of them, including the fine folks from the formerly Happy Hour podcast.
What show is that?
I have
Are
no
you
idea.
cheating on us with another show called Happy Hour? Oh, that was us. Yeah, right.
I said the former, yeah. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of the members of that podcast. Enjoy your editing.
Oh. Oh.
Enjoy your editing. Anyway,
I'm not leaving that out. That stays.
the Christopher
That's my
Walken.
call
or-
this week.
It stays.
Oh, hey, it stays. Christopher Walken confirms.
I'm Christopher Walken. I don't know how you combine those two, but I just did.
I'm Ty Lindsay from the Phantom Jukebox podcast.
A ding ding bird.
Ding ding bang.
Ding ding bird.
Oh my god.
So voice off. Eventually, that will happen as well. That'll be a special episode.
Still, eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe it could happen on Twat or Twag.
That's the place for it.
It's never going away.
No.
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 But seriously, thank
No.
you guys for inviting me on. It's
Thank you,
always fun
man.
to hang out with you guys, whether it's on recording, whether it's on a live show, or whether it's just
In our group
in
chat.
our group chats.
We appreciate you very, very, very much.
Well, that's nice because I don't appreciate myself.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you don't appreciate us. I was, fuck you
Eh.
too, Jason.
Get fucked.
Oh my god.
Well, Jason, you know we love you, dude.
Very
you're,
much.
you're a brother to us. We love you so much.
And
It's always cool when we get to either text you or
Hang out.
with you
or sex me.
or leave $20 on the table and leave.
We got through an entire episode before that happened.
I was trying to slide it in there somewhere.
No, I wanted to save it for the end. I wanted to save it for the end of the show.
Oh my god. Jesus.
My
Okay.
apologies to the city of Cincinnati, Ohio, or
I think we're all in on that one.
Midtown, Ohio. My apologies for anyone who was there that tried to have fun. Anyway,
Still fun was had.
there
We
was.
had fun. I know the three of us had
We
fun.
definitely
Oh,
did.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 3 a.m.
Or
so-
the scrub daddy and all four of us.
For more about the Scrub Daddy, visit our Patreon.
Yeah, visit our Patreon.
I could put the videos up. I still have the videos.
yeah, you can put them on Patreon.
Yeah, let's go. We'll
Yeah.
put them on Patreon.
Yeah,
All 30 of them.
That is
all
worth. that
all
is
30
worth seeing.
subscribers.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Especially when you smashed your head.
All 30 Patreon subscribers.
Yes.
Both of you. No. We have more than that.
I know.
We have a lot of Patreon subscribers.
10,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I
10's a
just threw
lot.
out a number.
That's a lot.
9.
Yeah, baby.
That
Well, shout
Oh,
out to
God,
our
it smells
oh my
awful.
god, it smells like a
it smells awful.
Smells
That's
like-
a
oh,
coffee
nice.
burp.
ugh, coffee water.
You can smell it all the way over there.
That's an 8-hour burp.
That is an 8-hour burp.
Real quick,
8 hours
real quick before
before.
I let you guys wrap up, and I don't know why I'm taking over your show at the end here, but I have a question for you.
Sure.
Okay.
If I drive to Louisville, Kentucky in 8 hours, how quickly can I get back to get up for work in the morning?
I think you'll have to ask this cheating floozy next to me, this Jezebel of a woman. So- My wife fucks hookers. You see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? Send him that link too. To that oh, I fucking went there. Shout out that podcast too.
Oh, Jason.
no, sorry.
To the group chat.
Hold on.
I
Let
need
me-
to know
let me-
stuff.
Let me rephrase. My husband fucks hookers.
Okay, you're editing this one.
I'm
So
not
if it's
taking it
9 hours this way, it's 9 hours that way. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. That's 6 hours. So you had to have 6 hours before work. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I
There wasn't an answer to that question. The answer
Yeah.
to that question is a question. Now who's pregnant?
you are.
Oh, wow. and I just have one last thing to say.
Big Dick
Yeah.
Jim.
I love that.
All right. Well, I know Jason's got a Call of Duty stream to get to.
We've kept him online for a very long time.
It's all good. It's all good. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I can't
really, my
wait
hands
for
are
the-
below the camera.
Is that why your shoulder looks like it's moving really fast? Your right forearm looks really like. Have you been working out?
They call me Popeye. Or is that one eye? I don't know what they call me.
I like the way you
One-Eye
call me
Willie.
Papa.
Please stop. Oh God.
I like it when you call me Big Papa.
I don't
Stop.
see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
You got to fight for your right to party, Jason.
Truly Radio 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we need to talk to you about that ASAP.
Are we gonna wrap it up?
But yeah, so Jason, brother,
Yeah.
thank you again for being on the show.
For the 12th time.
Yeah, and counting,
No, I meant saying thank you again for the 12th time.
and counting.
Oh, well,
He's coming back.
Oh, are you gonna say thank you again? Make it 13?
listen. Let him.
I
I got
mean-
this. I'll handle this. You're welcome. 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 You're welcome.
We have a very special treat for the 100th episode featuring him. We'll do the record episode again, but it's just Jason.
Okay.
40 hours of Jason.
40 hours of me. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again, but only
We're gonna
you're-
lose listeners.
but
at
you're
that
the
point.
only guest.
Right. Absolutely.
it's getting wild.
Yeah, let's go.
It is.
I need to turn the mic off before I
You need to stop drinking. It's this in the
Oh,
Patreon.
I'm not doing that.
This is in the Patreon.
Okay. All right, dude. Well, we're gonna bounce out of here. Jason, thank you again, dude. You saved the show. You're awesome. We love you.
Love you.
You're a great friend. And that is going to do it for this episode of the world famous Gray's Taproom podcast. Tab, get us out of here.
As always, thanks for listening to this episode. Don't forget to check out our link tree at linktr.ee/Gray's Taproom Podcast 2. You will find many ways to support us. Buy us a coffee because we will be hungover after this episode. You can subscribe to our Patreon. 3 tiers are available for you. Get your buzzed on for $3, get tipsy for $5, or fully loaded for $10.
Don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, and always drink responsibly.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Taproom closed.
Good night.
Bye.